We're not supposed to be here getting to the cats. Ditching out. It's gonna rain.
How's it? Hey Luz, welcome to Mongoose Max Y, the channel. Hello everyone, it's Friday, May 22nd, and that... Oh gosh, trying to have everything work smoothly. It's Friday, gotta do the chores day, a little vlogging, new bunch of weird little stuff going on. I think one is it's graduation season. It's in this end of May, so like kind of stuff going on. The birdies out there, oh, they're trying to come back on this side, so I don't know how much I can feature this because it's longer and longer of me trying to go shoo, and they're coming back. They're not afraid too much of. They're not afraid of me, so I'll have to get. So, short of, anyways, that's that. Shoot, what else is going on? Had a little bit of a temperature, but now I got pills. It's just a basic antibiotic thing. Now I don't have a temperature. I gotta be on top of that stuff beforehand. Preventative. That's my stress, and I gotta follow my own words on that. What else is going on? Oh, the big news in Hawaii. Effect of news is that it is El Nino season. It's El Nino. Well, here comes the hurricane season. The weather system, okay, from here to here, look for, we're going to be watching for the tropical storms coming this way. Now this is the northern Pacific, and Hawaii's smack in the northern Pacific, so it's like, but they come up from the south usually, so we'll be coming up from like kind of Baja, California area. So over there, if there's a big El Nino, meaning that it's unusually hot, like hotter than 80 something degrees, out in the middle of the ocean, like constantly, and it's big. The El Nino is pretty intense. So what they consequently predict or expect is about more storms than usual. So normally Hawaii's hurricane season, you get like 2 to 4 storms, and we predict 2 to 4 storms this year. They're predicting weather. This is like a 4 to 14, 13, something like. I think it was 13, but they're like, don't use the number 13. This is superstition in Hawaii for sure. It's something, it's like 12 to 14, it's like, could be up there. So that's a lot of storms to go poof, poof, poof out of the cloud of El Nino, and it's like, the circus game, one of them can get pretty direct hits. It's like everyone's like, prepare ye in advance for the hurricane hit. So it's a little like that going around now. In the news, there's all kinds of my temperatures, about 99.7, 99.4, not 97.9, yeah. Oh, here we go. Elon Musk is, not regular news, Elon Musk is about to IPO his SpaceX. Now, IPO is where they take a company, it's doing okay, and it's big enough to sell on the stock market, so it's sold. they introduce it to the public. So I don't know how it sells exactly, but the IPO is the offer for people being able to personally buy in. So it turns into stock market stuff. So the IPO gives the seller just a huge amount of money. Like when Facebook went IPO, and then that's when Facebook went big. And like as far as money. Now IPO for Elon is going to be SpaceX, so he's going to offer that like as a stock. It's going to be SpaceX stock, and it could make Elon a trillionaire, the very first trillionaire. Oh boy. And I think I just ran out of steam there with it. I can't handle. Oh, and I think the big news in the US is little sort of like that slush fund thing. It's $2 billion that's put into, I don't understand. I'm trying to explain it. I'm trying to, then, $1.8 billion put into a fund that certain people can access. And those certain people are the ones who suffered the weaponization of the DOJ by Biden and his failed administration. You know, the same old news, Fox News, talking points. Leave here. No. But it was created out of a weird thing. Now it's a big wow, okay, and oh, you shouldn't do that, because they're offering these funds to those who felt like they're weaponized. That means wronged, you know. So the January 6th rioters, insurrection rioters that smacked all over 2020, January 6th, they're gonna get paid if they apply. They can. They ask them, are they gonna be barred from it? And they're like, and they hedge and they don't answer. That means, yeah, they're not precluding that. So yeah, that's a possibility. So all those guys. But I say the strange thing, and my microphone isn't really working, so I'll just damn oh, my alarm. Okay, I already did that. I think what's going on is there's a little shuffle, a little 3-shell shuffle here with this big thing. See, it's a big thing, like, oh wow, look over there, and everyone's flipping their wigs. Sure. But during this deal, here's what happens is Trump sues the IRS for disclosing his tax returns, which he is obliged to do when running for president. You open up your taxes to be looked at by everybody. I think it's public record kind of thing. He never did. So he was hiding something, and it was the big thing, and he just never did. People talk about it, and he just never did. Like, release the Epstein files and all the Epstein files, and he just never did. He just never did, because there's something there. So now, Trump's trying to say that somebody leaked it, so he's going to sue the IRS, which is Trump's IRS, for $10 billion. So Trump, the president, is going to sue Trump, the government, $10 billion, and it's going to be taxpayer money. So $10 billion from the taxpayers, right? Because the government has to pay it. So that turned into a big what the F, and then he decided to settle and drop the case of $10 billion. Now that seems like, well, he's kind of wising up, doing the right thing, but no, that's not what's happening. What's happening is he's dropping the $10 billion if he can set up that big slush fund for $2 billion for the January 6th rioters, which he pardoned all of them already. He can set up the slush fund, and he and his family are not able to be investigated by the IRS. So he can't be investigated by the IRS. So nobody can investigate his taxes, like now and future. It's like he can't be investigated by his taxes. So he can, and he goes, I'm gonna release my current ones because I'm making so much money. And so, yeah, I guess he could release his ones and have false releases because he can't be investigated. He's like got out of tax jail free kind of thing.
You want it?
You want it? I don't know. Do I want it? And they're also sort of disclosing that, well, they found out that as far as trade, see, the presidents are supposed to be doing business. They're supposed to be doing the president stuff, not running a business. They're supposed to put that off to the side. But Trump also is trading on the stock market. He's trading on the stock market. I'm okay. I don't know. He's trading on the stock market to a huge degree, and it's increased lately. So those things where he goes to create a war where it doesn't really need to be, and it's an illegal war too. It's not. He's not consulting Congress. Should we do it? Is America under threat? No, he's just like out of Mar-a-Lago. Sick 'em, Pete Hegseth, Department of War, and then they start bombing on Iran. Now it chokes the oil, and then the price of oil goes up. So who and his big oil buddies are all of a sudden their stocks are going up, and then he says, "Oh, sell! He can sell the stocks when they're up there at high price. Sell them." Because later he says there could be a ceasefire, then the stocks go down. It's called, and he's creating his own insider trading with stuff like that. And meanwhile, slush fund and trading, making money off the stock, and the economy is tanking. No, it's very unpopular. So they're talking about why Kamala Harris lost to Trump, and they're trying to figure that out. And, well, really, she's a black lady. They can't handle. It's like she's a lady and she's a black lady. So that's the real reason. But it was too soon. It was too quick. Biden should have just stepped down and said, "Hey, it's Kamala." Kamala should have been made president as Biden steps down. I think that would have helped. But yeah, they're trying to figure that out. But it's just crazy. There's something more to say, but I lost my thought because I'm losing time. Let's go. Examine. Let's go examine the Hawaii news. Oh, I know what it was. Oh yeah, Stephen Colbert. Last show tonight. They actually recorded the last show yesterday, so yesterday was his last day, but today they're going to show it. So toodaloos, Stephen Colbert. Well, on late night show, he'll be back. I'm sure he'll pop up again someplace. So see you later, Stephen Colbert. He's one of my favorites up there. Stephen Colbert.
Not even close.
Hawaii news. Elevated threat and not even close. What are you talking about? Elevated 70% chance up to 13 tropical cyclones in the Central Pacific puts Hawaii at increased risk. And they're like, it's increasing the risk. And the guy back there is like doing, I do that without, kind of like, pretend people. GOP revolts over 1.8 billion weaponization fund. Oh, Biden weaponized the DOJ. It's really funny because they're saying Biden weaponized the DOJ, and that's exactly what Trump does. They have a fraud task force, and they're doing fraud. They have a weaponization payout, weaponization victim, and they're doing weaponization victim. It's totally narcissist. They're doing accuse the victim of what they're doing. It's really strange. Oh, let's do sports. Baseball. He's throwing the baseball. Catch it. This is Isaiah. Isaiah's actually one of the biggest. He's actually a really good pitcher. So this guy is like pitcher extraordinaire, and that's why they focus on that guy. And that's other than that, baseball. He's got a head start. Other than that, there's and then there's not much else going on. For me, anyways, that's my preference. I do the preferences here. Oh, a little back in the day, perhaps. Oh, thanks for watching. Remember 1978? Ah, yes. When you want to relax, you go to the Waikiki Shell and see the Hawaii flag. What are they doing? They're tenting it for termites. 78. What's playing at the Waikiki Shell these days? Oh, it is just termites. What? So they had a 26-year-old structure. Structure's mostly concrete and steel, but there's a lot of wood in there. Treating for a first time. Fumigation will set up overnight. Termites, it's a gas. Looks like they have the Hawaiian flag. That's what I was thinking. That's what threw me off. Alright. And alright. Isaiah's pitching still. And now, oh, where's their thing? Sowing seeds. War, chaos, and fear. Blood, hate, conflict. That'll keep me lots of money.
Can you repeat?
Can I repeat? No. Oh, here it is. That's the real clue. Cost of living is lady in a shopping cart with her little, what is her, raccoon? Oh, that's her kid. Raccoon, whatever. And then over here. Oh, there's war. This is war. What the heck? What slush fund he's pouring out. I was like, dude, those are the January 6th guys. January 6th. There's a raccoon guy. Buffalo shaman, whatever. He said it was crazy too. So there it is, slush fund. Yeah, and everyone else is like starving. Screw you. I gotta do another aside. Okay, how they win elections, thinking everyone's like how to do the elections.
Can you help me?
GOP and Democrats. Now MAGA GOP and Democrats. Oh, who has the majority is going to win the election. But there's swing voters, the ones that vote for whoever wants to, and they basically call them independents. So, in the nutshell, in the cliff notes of
I
this,
want to stay.
whoever is winning on the independents in polls is likely to win. The independents, where are they going? And right now, they're not going Trump. So, Democrats have a good chance because it's about the Hag and the independents. Okay, so what do we got here?
You are funny.
What do we here? Oh, thank you. We have
Get the facts straight. Triple C. Recognize hurdles of cost of living. USA stable. Tariffs.
I think we do this one here. This one looks bizarre.
U.S. on unstable ground as divisions take root.
We are witnessing the fall of America? Are we witnessing the fall of America? In high school, we studied the fall of the Roman and British empires. My teacher told us that America had reached its peak, and the fall of the eagle will bring about the rise of the dragon. In one of his speeches, Abraham Lincoln drew from a biblical expression and said, quote, "A house divided against itself cannot stand." Donald Trump used this divide to win the presidential election twice. He used Democrat versus Republicans, left versus right, LGBTQ plus versus straight, whites versus non-whites, rich versus poor, blue states versus red states, and Christians versus non-Christians. So maybe the fall of Trump will make America great again. Alan Asato, Pearl City. Well, thank you, Alan, for submitting your letter to the editor, making it public domain and everything. Never can comment on it. Thanks for the letter, though, to comment on. And, Trump. He is, like, good at branding. Trump on the name, Trump, he's like experience, let's say. Trump on the building, Trump on this, Trump steaks, Trump University, Trump this, Trump that, and all these things failed. Like,
I'm eternal.
his own products out of The Apprentice TV show. Once the TV show's over with, I'm gonna try Trump States. I'm gonna try Trump University. Failed. But his branding of Trump, the MAGA guy, the cult of personality, there's always the winning, and the Republicans sapped into it and became the MAGA Republicans, and they think they have to side with Trump and win an election, or don't side with Trump and don't win re-election. And so that's where he gets a lot of that power. But he's also did the brand comparison. like Pepsi versus Coke, us versus them. And that turned into very divisive politics, and now it's very polarized. And people on the other side, almost like sometimes are kind of a little embarrassed, like, you voted for Trump, but the other side being bad, that failed Biden administration is weaponizing everything. We need to give billions of dollars to the rioter guys. What the fuck? This is billions of dollars that you and I pay as taxpayers, or everybody's paying for it. Trump didn't pay for it. He wants to $7 billion more for ICE agents. He wants $7 extra billion for a ballroom. This is all on the taxpayer dime. And geez, the independents are going, this is screwed. A lot of people are wising up and they're moving away. So his polls are down to like 37%. You can't win. You can't win. I mean, in total. Anyways, okay, I said enough. It's Friday. Oh gosh, I made this too long. Hey, thanks for watching. Appreciate it. Have an aloha day. Aloha.
I'm not sure.
Aloha to you. Aloha to you. Have an aloha day. Have a good day. Aloha. It's Friday. It's Aloha Friday. It's Aloha Friday.